Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Looks like Shake Shack is chickening out, but in a good way, with the nationwide release of their all-new chicken bites. But is this cluck cluck worth a few bucks? Well, that's what I'm interested in, so let's check them out. And well, initial first impressions, a little on the small side, but then again, they are bite-sized, so I guess it's not too bad. What we've got here is a 6-piece order of antibiotic-free white meat chicken that's fried up to order after being hand-breaded in store. And I gotta say, not bad in the aroma department. They definitely have a nice aroma going with these. Nice and crispy. It's more of a lighter type of coating, kind of reminds me of the Chick-fil-A nuggets just a little bit there. And as you can see, it's very, very easy to fall apart apparently just by picking these up. As you can see there, the white meat is nice and juicy looking really, really great. And as you can see off to the side, we are definitely going for a dip into some cheese sauce. You got to do the cheese sauce here at Shake Shack whenever you come here. It definitely is a highlight. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to work with the chicken itself. Just the coating alone, I'm sure it's going to coat it up very nicely. But let's get into these. It's the all-new chicken bites here at Shake Shack. Let's peep out this flavor. Yes, sir, not a bad bite-sized order of chicken. And again, that coating is throwing off some nice hints of fried goodness here in the car. Let's dive in. It's the all-new chicken bites here at Shake Shack. Very juicy. And not too salty either. I like the fact that the coating is just light enough to let you know that it's there. The crispiness, the fried goodness is coming through, but it's more white meat than anything else. And that is awesome, guys. For a hearty little bite, I'm impressed already. Let's keep going. That is really tasty. And I'm really digging how super moist that chicken is. Again, the quality is very high. You can taste it instantly. It's really good. Let me go for another quick bite of another one here, and then we'll go for that cross-section shot. You know, I gotta say, this doesn't feel like a processed nugget at all. As you can see, the coating is so light that it pretty much slides off the meat, and you can really see the quality of it very clearly there, guys. Nicely done, and again, antibiotic-free, a high-quality piece of meat for sure. And the fact that the light coating itself is not as salty on top of it only adds to the overall flavor. Nicely done on this one, guys. And like I said again, it's a very hearty bite, very tasty. So what do you say we see how these chicken bites pair up with the famous cheese sauce here at Shake Shack? Let's go for a dip. Considering how rich and thick the cheese sauce is here at Shake Shack, I'm thinking this is gonna be pretty awesome. And again, that coating definitely takes it up. Let's do it. Well, I'm thinking the coating is gonna take it up because how could it not, considering how the cheese sticks to it already? Here we go. Yes. That rich cheddar-like cheesiness with a nice crispy coating on the outside. Very, very nicely done. And the only sad thing about this, I have to admit, is the fact that the coating does fall apart pretty easily. So you're gonna get your fingers dirty when you go for this cheese sauce, guys. But that's okay, right? It's delicious. Very good. And hey, you know what? Let me grab this little piece of the fried coating they had thrown into the box because I gotta get just a little bit more of this, guys. It's really, really tasty with it. Nicely done, too. So good. Here's another fast cross-section shot, this time of one of the runts in the litter, and as you can see, even though this piece is a little on the tinier side, it still has a lot of white meat right there in the middle, guys. Nicely done, and again, that coating really sets it off. The fact that it's so light on top of it gives you more of an opportunity to really taste the quality of that white meat. Highly recommended if you guys have a Shake Shack in your area. This is really tasty. Yes, sir, pretty tasty stuff indeed. And I gotta be honest, it's very hard to kind of mess up something like that, unless of course you're using a substandard coating and the quality of the chicken isn't good. But fortunately in this case, everything is pretty top notch. My only real question with this one is why wouldn't they just make regular chicken strips out of the quality of what they have here right now? I mean, can you imagine something of this caliber with a bigger portion size? And hey, look, I get it. You can always get a double order and just have more of it available to you, but there's something about picking up a long chicken tender and dipping it into that cheesy goodness that really sets it off for me. I would love to see that in the near future. And hey, real quick on that cheese sauce, as good as it is, make sure you get to it right away because as it begins to cool, it's gonna get harder and harder to really dip into, as you probably saw. But like I said, don't be afraid to get your fingers dirty because it is definitely worth it with the cheese sauce here at Shake Shack. Nicely done. So as for the overall rating, I'm gonna have to give the all-new chicken bites here at Shake Shack a very solid 9 out of 10. While I absolutely love what these brought to the table quality-wise, for the average price point and considering the size of them, I wish they were just a little bit bigger. And hey, I get it. It's got bites in the title, so of course it's going to be bite-sized, but charging $1 or so extra, at least in my opinion, wouldn't really be a bad thing as long as these are a little bit more full-size, because I'm telling you, they're begging to be a lot bigger considering the quality they already are. Please give that a shot, Shake Shack. It's easily worth it. But of course, the question is, do you think it's worth it? Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think of these chicken bites over here at Shake Shack if you've given them a shot already, and if you haven't, How excited are you to give them a shot? And hey, real quick, would you like to see a regular chicken strip version of these types of things? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is ENK closing out another episode of Peep This Out, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey Shake Shack, I don't mind you chickening out one bit as long as the quality you keep delivering is as good as these. I mean, we already know your burgers rock. All right guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon.